Welcome back to the Talking Hedge. I'm Josh Kincaid, capital markets analyst and host of your Cannabis Business Podcast. Today we've got Whitney Hahn, a subject matter expert with marketing. She's with Graffiti. What is Graffiti? What do you guys do?
So we are a full-service creative agency here in Fremont, and we help with branding, we do marketing, app development, content creation. I mean, you name it, we probably do it. What is a brand that you spend extra money on that is not maybe convenient and it's not the cheapest thing, but you are totally loyal to that brand? Is there anything?
There's a 20-to-1 CBD to THC ratio from Green Revolution that I'll spend $100 on, and it's definitely not the cheapest. But I like the brand, I trust the brand, I know the brand.
And how did they gain your trust?
I just tried it. It wasn't anything that they did specifically. I knew the company and I knew what they were doing was above and beyond what normal companies were doing they've got their own set of pre-rolls that are better than most. And so I guess it's through my own experience the last 5 years of trying it and figuring it out.
Yeah. So if you went into the store and they said, we don't have that product, will you try something else?
No.
You would say no.
Right, I would wait.
You would wait.
I would go and find it from someone else because right now there's just not a lot of comparable brands that have, good quality products.
But how do you know if you don't try those other brands?
Touche. Yeah, at this point in time, I just wouldn't spend the money at $100 for a little bottle. I just wouldn't. Because I haven't heard anybody tell me, I haven't seen anything, and I just don't trust the current brands to produce a product similar to what I'm used to.
And why don't you trust the current brands?
Because I've tried them. Because I know that the quality is garbage in some of them. I know that there's not the same methodologies that this company is using. So it's not a comparable product.
Yeah. And I think some brands lose trust by just not caring. Like you get a bad product, you contact them and say, hey, I got a product and it's, let's say you got like a CBD lotion and there was ants in it. So let's hope that never happens to anyone. And they're like, sorry.
Yeah.
Try again.
And that's why there's going to be a huge amount of consolidation this year. I think a lot of companies are going to be wrapped up because they don't know how to market. They don't know how to brand. They haven't utilized first mover advantages, and they're unable to add SKUs because they're too worried about what the current rules and regulations are. So they aren't able to think, 5 months, 5 years down the road when they're just too busy worrying about what's happening today or tomorrow.
Right.
So there's going to be a lot of consolidation. There's going to be more professionals coming in and changing the game. So I would definitely
step up your game.
Step it up, yeah. Do something different. Look at some data for sure, granular data to look at products, based on zip code, inventory control, geo-targeting, all of those things. Utilize your finance nerds. Utilize your subject matter experts with branding and marketing, and do what you can because you're not going to be around much longer if you don't.
Right. And figure out who your customer is. Like, it's not everyone, Is it 50-year-olds? Is it millennials? Is it...
Women 50 and older are your number one pre-roll buyer. You probably didn't know that if you didn't look at data. I would never have assumed that, but that's the case. So definitely know your target market. That's step one. A lot of companies won't even know who they're selling to.
Right.
So with that, we're going to roll this one up. I'm Josh Kincaid. I want to thank my guest, Whitney Hahn. She's a subject matter expert in marketing. She's with a company called Graffiti. Thanks for being on the podcast.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
How can people get a hold of you?
They can reach me at my email. So it's whitney@graffiti.com, and graffiti is spelled GRAPHITI.com.
And I'm Josh Kincaid. This is the Talking Hedge. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Or don't. And I'm out.